Well, Sidney Crosby and the Pittsburgh Penguins are headed home after a first-round series loss to the New York Islanders that saw the Isles able to contain that top line of Crosby, Gensel, and Rust for the most part. It was quite impressive. Here's Sidney Crosby after the loss.
Well, they've been saying that for 4 years, right? So, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to change anybody's mind, but, I think that, we did a lot of good things. I think this year, you can look at every year and analyze it differently, but this year I felt like we had a good group, and we did a lot of good things. I think we easily could have made a run. I feel pretty confident about this group and saying that, and the way that we were trending, the way we finished the year. But it's a fine line in the playoffs, and as far as what I'd say, I really don't know, but I know that the three of us, we want to win, and we'll do whatever it takes to try to compete to do that every year. And it is a business, so that's up to other people. But, as far as what I can see and how I feel, there's zero doubt in my mind that, the group that we have is a really good group, and we had an opportunity here, and that's why it stings so much.
And it stings because the Pittsburgh Penguins were one of the more consistent teams all year long, certainly coming into the postseason, the winners of the division. Things were looking really good for Pittsburgh. And I don't want to pile on Tristan Jarry, but I'm going to, because there's a number that really stood out to me. The expected goals, and this is an advanced stat, so, people at home might be upset with me bringing this up, but expected goals at 5-on-5 for the New York Islanders was 11.2. The goals allowed at 5-on-5 were 18. So they scored 7 more goals than were expected in that game based on chances, shot quality, all of those things that come into consideration. So for me, the question becomes, if goaltending was the difference in this series, what do you do with Tristan Jarry?
Well, he's got 2 more years left at 3.5 per year for those 2 years. I think what you got to do is you have to go out and add somebody to the mix. Now, in the offseason last year, Jimmy Rutherford tried to bring Marc-Andre Fleury back to the team, but they didn't have the cap room, so they couldn't work it out. They've got to have an upgrade there of some kind. I don't know how they feel about Casey DeSmith, but at the end of the day, they've got to have someone else in there that they can turn to. And maybe if there's a place to move Tristan Jarry, maybe they move him, but this is a tough one to overcome.
I think Sidney Crosby nailed it when he said it's a fine line. This is still a really good hockey team, and they get past the Islanders. They could have gone on a run, but the margin for error is so slim. Biggest part of it, saves. Tristan Jarry had a pretty darn good season. Didn't get it done this time around the playoffs. Could he in the future? Possibly. But it's something maybe the Penguins have to.
They need to upgrade it some way.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.